Hi, I'm Nicholas Bono. I'm going to talk about my personal business model Canvas and just how much it's exactly changed from the start of this class to the end. And you'll see when I'll have to submit the PowerPoint of it. I drew a line under what I originally wrote and what I changed and added to what was already there, which I'm going to talk about now, but just letting you know that's what the line means when you see it. For who I help, I originally wrote partners, parents, teachers, coaches, friends, family, and just people with the same goal that I will have in life. We'd work together, we'd help each other out. I mean, I don't see why we would push each other down in that way. But what I added, especially from being in this class, for the 6 to 8 weeks it was, I added classmates, because the last activity we did really opened my eyes towards that, where there was a huge networking possibility that you just don't really think about in that aspect, where you're like, oh, this person, knows math this way. I could always go to him and ask for help maybe in the future. So I did think that was a really cool activity, just to put a new perspective on things. So for the new category I had for people who help me, put classmates, teammates, and just random people I can meet, especially if it's at work or something. There's no shame in asking somebody for help, or just meeting somebody new and just having a conversation and realizing you have something in common you guys can both help each other out with. For what you give, I originally put time, money, and relationships with friends or companions. And for the new one I added was my experience, knowledge, and my networks is what I can give to people either in my family or people I work with or friends I just know. Always willing to help people out, and no reason to be selfish about people I can have networks with and not help somebody else out that needs help out like I probably will in the future. What you do, I originally put, I'm very involved with sports and I always love learning new things. And the new stuff I added was I feel like I'm a good communicator and I'm a people person. And this helped solidify this for me in a way is when we did that project where you gave us $5 and we had to go out and sell something, figure out what it was we wanted to sell, and go do it. And with my team, which is one of the reflections I'm talking about, is we went door to door and sold toilet paper to people who lived in the woods. So I felt that helped with being a good communicator because I feel like it worked, and we were pretty successful at it. Who you are and what you know or what you have. I feel like I have passion, charisma, and a good knowledge of certain topics. And if I don't have a knowledge of something, I'm not ashamed to ask and learn and figure out something new. And what I added was friends and family. That's a huge one I'm shocked I missed, but that is a huge resource that everybody has that there should be no shame of using. I wouldn't be where I am today without my friends or family. How I help, I put inspiration, ideas, and a better life for people that I love. And what I added that was new is I said I can provide for my family and help the community that I'm in. And if I have more money, I can help local businesses, which also help the community that I'm in. So that's a great way to help. I feel like it's just keep everything within the community, support each other. I feel like it's a really important thing. For how you interact, I'm a great people person. I get along easy with others for the most of the time. And I feel like I can connect with a lot of people. But for something new that I added to that was I can ask basic questions and try to relate to customers or just friends or people that I'm meeting for the first time. It always helps to get a connection with somebody to make it feel genuine and that you get a bond going. How they know you and how you deliver. I'm always a man of my word and I keep my promise. Something I added new to that was said once a relationship is established, I'm going to get a great word of mouth from the people I already helped, because they will know that I'm a man of my word and I will do whatever I can to help if I say I will help. And who you help, I put people, my friends, my family, girlfriend, the community. Those are big aspects that I can always help with no matter what I'm going through in life. Is you can always take care of others even if you're struggling. Now on to my interview. I interviewed Bill Waite. He is in charge of Waite's Dry Cleaners. He owns 3 in the area. but I think he has 6 stores total throughout Southern Illinois. I interviewed him because he's a local businessman. He's been around, second generation. His dad owned it before him. So they figured out how to sustain the business and how to make it work in this community. But when Bill took it over, his grandpa only had the one store. Bill spread it out to 5 new stores. So I thought that was a good opportunity to go and talk to him and ask and just see what he realized he could do to expand his business that he already had. And he told me one of the main things was interacting with people, always being nice, always doing what you can to help others, and just always being there, being a great, keeping your word to your customers, telling them how it is, not lying to them so you can do their product and jip them at the end. And one thing, like he said he figured out the business aspect of it. He wanted to open a burger shop down south in Alabama, but he realized that he had no experience doing that, so he realized it was a bigger risk than what he actually wanted to take. And as for the reflections, I love the personal value one. I thought that was really interesting, considering you had to really put a personal value on yourself that I've never really thought of doing before. So that opened my eyes a lot. I love the teammate one, like I said earlier, talking about the personal business model. I loved working with other people and figuring out a way to sell a product when we only had a limited amount of time to do it. I thought that was a great challenge. And probably my favorite one was doing the adjectives. I thought that was a lot of fun, seeing what other people thought of you, because you know what you think of you, but it's never really the same. So I thought that was a good eye-opening experience in a positive way to see how you react with others. And that's it. Thank you very much. Enjoyed the class.